Hey, everybody, grab a gas with you tonight. Uh, Back at the book. And I came across something. I want to take a small little chapter and give you a snippet of what I'm working on when it comes to the book. And by the way, defendant Alex Murdaugh not guilty by reasonable doubt. Number one selling shirt on the internet right now. Go get yours at grommetcast.com. They are selling. So we're going to talk about June 7th. We're going to talk about some financial stuff. We haven't talked a whole lot about the financial stuff, but what I draw is a very stark contrast between the prosecution's idea of what happened and the defense's idea, in my opinion, of what really happened. And why I can say what really happened is because I am using the prosecution's timeline. Oh, yeah. And they're OnStar data. So let's get into it. By the way, let's call it, no cast tonight. No cast tonight. Okay, that came out. I don't know why. All right, so let's take a look at this. So you flip to June 7th, and Jim Griffin says it was a normal workday. He said that in that HBO Max special, but the prosecution and Creighton Waters wasn't buying it. The prosecution, argues that Murdaugh wasn't sipping coffee and pushing papers at the office, that he was in his office wrestling with financial papers for the looming boat crash legal showdown with Tinsley the Tiger. Tinsley the Tiger. And right on cue, old Jeannie Seckinger, the finance bigwig at Murdaugh's law firm, she storms in, guns a-blazing, woo, and call them out for the $792,000 gone missing from the case that Murdaugh worked on with another attorney, Chris Wilson. That's sounds pretty damning, right? All right, so let's go to June 7th. Let's look at the real facts and see who you think is right. Jim Griffin, regular day, or Creighton Waters, guns a-blazing, papers flying, he nervous. We'll find out. So, what did Alec do that day? Well, first of all, he left his house at, well, I don't know what time he left his house, but he left his house about 17 minutes before, about a little after 12. He arrived at the law firm at 12:24. It took him 17 minutes and 19 seconds to arrive at the law firm. When I look it up from Google Maps, it says it should take you 17 minutes. So, Alec wasn't in a hurry. He literally got to the office at 12:30. And then sat in his car and talked to somebody for like 5 or 10 minutes. So he's in no hurry to get to the office. And when he gets to the office, he's no hurry to get in there. And he didn't speed. Again, average speed, Google Maps. Okay. And then while he was on his way to the office, he made 6 phone calls during that drive. 6 phone calls. 17 minutes, that's a lot of phone calls. 2 of those calls were to his sons, one to Paul, one to Buster. You know, I'm going to kill my son today, so let's just give him a call, see what he's doing. In fact, not one call on June 7th was to his attorney, Dawes Cook. Dawes Cook was the attorney for Alec, representing him in the civil trial with Mark Tinsley against the Beach family. That's it. He drives back to Moselle at 6:30, something along those lines. And it takes him 18 minutes and 36 seconds. Must have been traffic in Hampton that day. Um, yeah. So that's really what this is about. It's is another instance where the prosecution says he was in a hurry. He was nervous. It was a flurry of papers. The dude got up late. I don't know what he did in the morning. Probably slept in, had some breakfast, got dressed, left, got to the office about 12:30. Took his time, made some calls, got some texts from his wife. He even texted Maggie during the day and asked her how her doctor's appointment was going. Yes, I'd like to kill you, Maggie, but first, before I do that, I'm going to be a very kind husband and text you and say, hey, how is your doctor appointment going? Oh my God. Just look at the goddamn evidence, people. Look at it. The financial crimes, I say this in the book, that the state was just absolutely a kid in a candy store when it came to uncovering the financial crimes. Alec was a bad dude. He stole a lot of money from a lot of people, and he admitted so in federal court. He admitted so on the stand. I am not defending Alex Murdaugh for what he did with that financial thievery that he did at all. What I'm saying is he was not nervous about Jeannie Seckinger. He was not nervous about the impending uh, hearing that was going to take place on, I think, Thursday of that week with Mark Tinsley. I mean, if he was, he would have been at the office all morning and calling his attorney all day. Not one call to his attorney. Took his time there, took his time back. Anyways, that is just one part of a chapter of the book called Defending Alex Murdaugh, Not Guilty by Reasonable Doubt, where I literally take all the actual evidence, not my perception, not my thoughts, not me sitting here thinking all this shit up. I literally take the prosecution's own evidence and break it down so that you can actually see what it is by each little step. So if you think I'm full of shit, then you think the prosecution is full of shit because that's where I'm getting my information from. So chew on that, enjoy that, and shove it up your Twitter ass. I don't care what you do with it. But the truth is the truth. And it's going to be in my book coming out not in November anymore. When that shit they pulled, it's coming out next month. I'll put it out. Defending Alex Murdaugh, not guilty by reasonable doubt. Crop of cash cow.